And welcome to the Chris Evans Podcast inside the Second Banana Media Studios. Joined here today by Mulhall-Orlando sophomore Jace Taylor, a big part of the FFA program up there. And Jace is the chapter reporter, hopefully state reporter, right?
Maybe that's the goal in the future, maybe.
Awesome. Pretty cool. Well, as I mentioned from Mulhall, Jace, talk about your family.
So my mom, she's kind of just the whole driver of everything, keeps everything going.
Mm-hmm.
My dad, he's just kind of her main helper, just keeps everything going. And my sister's the one that probably got me started in FFA. She was in FFA before me, a little bit older than me.
Mm-hmm.
And probably without her, I probably wouldn't be in this organization.
It's always the younger siblings get to watch sister go through everything, and so I'm sure you're the little guy going to all the shows and all the events. I bet that helped you out where you're at now. Now you get to do what she got to do.
Yeah, it's pretty cool now.
Yeah, absolutely. So that has to be, I think, a big part of why you got into FFA. But what are some of the other reasons you got into FFA?
Just going along with those contests, I got to see everyone else doing everything, and it looked really fun.
Mm-hmm.
And I just wanted to be a part of that and be able to win some stuff too.
Yeah. FFA has so many different things, events inside that, but what are some of the things that you enjoy inside FFA?
The two main things I would do is showing goats and ag mechanics. Showing goats, I just started in 4-H, continued into FFA. It's pretty fun. And then ag mechanics, you building, welding stuff up. You can weld stuff up, and then you go around after you build it at the contest. You interview and hopefully win.
Who are some of the people that help you? I know zero about welding and all that fun. It's something I would really like to have to know. But who are some of the people that help you along the way with welding and showing?
So my dad, he builds fence, and I always went with him. I was younger and started welding on the fence and stuff, and just continued into the shop and got better as I got older. So he really helped me welding, and as well as showing. He always took us to the shows and everything, helped us fit our goats and everything. So without him, probably wouldn't be doing either of those two things.
You know, I see a lot of things, Mulhall-Orlando, small community in northern Logan County, but it's such a close-knit community, and you guys, really do everything well. It's got to be fun growing up in a small town and doing stuff with your friends and family members.
Yes, it does. And I think just the less kids and being able to be more one-on-one with your ag teacher helps a lot.
No doubt. There's a lot of benefits to living in a small town. So I'm looking at your bling here. Tell us about what you have here.
So the big medal here, it's for the state green hand quiz contest. It's just a big test, and then there's a district contest, and I won that contest and moved on to state, and I actually won the state contest. So got this medal at state convention, which was pretty cool.
Very cool. Yeah. One over here to the far right.
So that is the pin for being reporter, just chapter reporter. Get that when you're elected. So
you're going for state reporter. What all entails there? What do you have to do? You have to do, imagine a bunch of stuff you have to do.
Yeah, so just keep building your resume as you get older, and then you can run for state office. That's the goal. And then there's a deal called nomination committee. If you make it past that, then it's just 2 people to get elected. And so there's actually a kid from our chapter. He made it past nomination committee. Okay. So.
Well, very, very cool. So that's your main focus right now. After this part is done, springtime, I'm guessing FFA is almost a year-round thing for you guys. But what do you get? What's the focus after you get through this part of it? What's your focus in the spring and summertime?
In the spring, I mean, that's after OYE. That finishes up, and then we move on to state convention. And state convention's a pretty fun time. Yeah. Be able to go get your awards and see all the success in your chapter. And then moving on into the summer, just all kinds of just little contests you can go to, speech contest, anything you want to do if you just find the right thing to do.
Now, we talked about chapter reporter and hopefully a state reporter soon. What is a chapter reporter? Help me out. What do we do here?
So you just kind of let the community know what your chapter's doing, report on your contest, write articles, a lot of Facebook posts, Instagram, like that.
Okay.
Try to get people to join the chapter.
So you have to take like writing classes, learn how to write and all that jazz?
Not really, but just just let everyone know what's going on, and that's the biggest deal.
Does it come natural, or is it pretty easy to you come to you?
Yeah, I really always liked to write, and
Yeah.
so that part did come natural. It's just getting everything formal and good is the hardest part.
Yeah, no doubt. As a reporter myself on the news side, it's sometimes it comes easy. Sometimes you have to work at it. It's always you never know how a story's going to go. Once you, so for me, it's always that first paragraph. After I get that first part, it kind of goes after that. But if I struggle with the first paragraph, it might take me a little bit a while there. But so looking forward to it. So just kind of wrap it up. Anything else that you want to throw out there?
Just, I guess our SAE, that's another thing we do at National Convention. And mine is Ag Mechanics, Fab, and Design. And so basically there's just records you put into a computer. There's a little, it's called AET, and you just keep adding your records as you get older.
Okay.
And it's called a proficiency. And then hopefully if you win the state, you can go to National Convention, maybe win that one. So
I know National Convention Indianapolis. I do know that. And I also, another thing I know with you and all your FFA brethren, it is sun up, sundown type. It's never stops. It's not like a 9 to 5 job. That's something you have to do in the morning, afternoon, and nighttime.
Yes.
I mean, FFA is, you guys are dedicated to what you do, and we definitely appreciate what you guys do for all of us, and from welding to showing to growing plants and food and all that good stuff. You guys do a great job. So, Jace, I appreciate you stopping by today. Always good to talk to you. Best of luck with the future goals of the FFA.
Well, thank you.
You bet. That is Jace Taylor. He's a sophomore at Mulhall-Orlando. Hopefully, one day a state reporter. We appreciate you stopping by here on the Chris Evans Podcast.